All right, we're live here. Sorry about the delay. We're live here at the U.S. Open. This is our last pro doubles quarterfinal match of the evening. We've got the number 1 seeds, Paula Longoria and Samantha Salas, taking on Team USA, Michelle De La Rosa and Keilani Bailey. Should be a good matchup. I'm TJ Bombal, Commissioner of the LPRT. I'm joined here with Sandy Rios out of the San Antonio area, big supporter of the LPRT. We're happy to have you.
Thank you very much. I think what's going to be important is De La Rosa and Lawrence are going to have to play amazing defense, and they're going to have to put their shots down.
Yeah, Longoria and Salas are the number 1 team for a reason. They won every doubles event last year on tour. So they are a tough one to beat. Although, I would tell you, to start off this season in Mexico, they lost to Herrera and Mejia. They are beatable.
Yes. But you have to play your game. You cannot give them the setups.
Yes.
That's error-free is what it's going to have to be.
So Longoria and Salas actually had a bye straight to the quarters. This is a unique situation for the U.S. Open. That this is how they do it. Not a pro tour thing, but straight. So Kalani and Michelle De La Rosa have already had a previous match. They won over Angelica Barrios and Jenny Dazanavia, a tough doubles team. They went tiebreaker.
And it was a good match. They just outlasted them. I think Michelle is coming off of outdoors, so she's trying to get back into indoor.
But always a good doubles player.
I mean, yes, she's got great hands. She's got a great shot. She's played this all her life. She knows this game. She's just got to adjust her game that little bit from outdoor to indoor.
So we actually have a hair timeout. So, okay. As they're getting situated, we will take a little break. We'll be right back. All right, we're back in after a timeout. The score is 1-5. Game 1.
Oh.
Yeah, Team USA, I think this is a good pairing. De La Rosa and Lawrence. De La Rosa, good left side doubles player, and same with Keilani Bailey. Lawrence, I think she's a tough right side doubles player.
They're both very good doubles players. They're also excellent singles players, but
yes.
I think you're right. I think their chemistry is right. They get along well. They play similar style.
Wow.
And there you see the height and the reach of De La Rosa.
Long serve. Technical difficulties.
Trying to get our cord straight in our little bitty cubby here. And the serve that Keelani likes to use is very similar to what her mother used. It is her mom's serve. I have firsthand witnessed it.
Yeah. Her mom, a Hall of Fame inductee into the Racquetball Hall of Fame a year ago.
A well-deserved honor, and yes, probably long overdue.
Skip shot, so half out.
Score is 4-5. We have a little different ref here who's giving court hinders, which we did not have in our previous match.
Yeah, Nice soft shot there from Paolo Longoria. We're at 6-4. Game 1.
And we see Lawrence going after that Z serve. She's not letting it hit the sidewall. She's taking it early, not falling victim to whatever it's going to do.
Yeah, I think you're going to see her cut off a lot of shots. It's just part of her style.
I think with that Z serve, there's one of two stories. You either cut it off like she is, or you let it Z and learn how to play it.
It's fair.
Well, you know, if you got a court hitter on this side, you have one on this side when it hits a crack.
It's fair.
A rare miss from Longoria at that point of the court.
10-4. Team Mexico with a pretty good lead now in game number 1. Game is to 15. LPRT is now playing 2 games at 15. Tiebreaker to 11, win by 1. That was new this season.
I think Team USA needs to settle down, make their shots.
Oh, that was unusual again.
Now, whether she saw De La Rosa coming up to take the forehand because De La Rosa took off quick, and maybe she changed it just enough that she hit herself.
It's funny. Paula's little brother, younger brother, Christian Longoria, is outside the court making fun of her because she got hit by the ball. What are little brothers for?
That's what they're for. I didn't have one, but as a little sister, that's what our job is.
Yeah, exactly.
And we see Longoria's got that right shoulder taped up pretty well. She missed a tournament, I know, last year with shoulder issues. I think it's more preventative at this point.
Well, I'm not going to say I know she's had off and on problems with it, even recently.
Right. It doesn't seem to really be bothering her swing at this point, but...
So screen serve called on De La Rosa. So second serve. Oh dear. 10-6. Never want to give it away.
I think De La Rosa's trying a little too hard. She needs to just relax and hit her shots. She's got them. She just needs to use them.
Penalty hinder called. So Samantha is arguing that she jumped, and I would agree with the referee. My argument is you take away a straight in or cross-court shot. A takeaway is a takeaway.
Even in
the shot was unimpeded.
Yes. US our rules, that goes floor to ceiling. And amateurs want to say, well, I jumped. And as a ref, I'm like, then jump higher. Because
you still didn't get out of the way.
You were still right in front of them in the front wall. I know the IRT plays it a little differently, but that's the difference,
Yeah, it's still a straight in shot.
Oh, no, here we go.
This will make things interesting. De La Rosa has her hand up for a short serve. I also thought it was short.
I did. But once again, TJ, we're not roughing, so it doesn't matter what we think.
And I will tell you that in doubles especially, it is so hard to see.
Yes.
The referee is not going to see everything.
Well, and standing on the floor, as we have to here, it does take a little bit of an advantage away from the ref. You can't see relationship of the floor to and the ball. And sometimes we get it wrong.
Yeah. But get it wrong on both sides. So
yeah.
Game point for Team Mexico, Longoria and Salas. Another argument there, but I think the ball was down. Game 1 goes to Team Mexico. Paolo Longoria and Samantha Salas. Stay tuned. We'll be back in just a minute for game number 2. All right, welcome back. We're live here for game number 2. Receiving Team Mexico won that first game.
Jessica Chin, Megan Shelton. Surreal to the judgment desk, please.
All right, we've got a handout. Oh. De La Rosa trying to let that come off the back wall, and her foot just didn't agree with that.
Each team has a point on the board, one serving one.
Nice. That's the way to put it down. Great defense by the U.S. team to keep the ball in play till they got their chance, and they did what they needed to do when they had it.
Yeah, nice smooth shot.
Well, we have a different ref. No court hinder on.
No, she just called a court
Oh,
hinder.
did she call it? Oh, okay. And in their defense, if as we sit here, you can see that there is about an inch wide strip that is significantly lower than the rest of the floor.
Okay, yes, but is that a court hinder or is that a crack? These are the first two refs who have called it all day.
Yes. Everybody else has just pretty much looked for that crack and used it.
Trying to hit it.
Yes.
All right, Kehlani Bailey's Lawrence's serve hit her partner while her partner was still in the box. So this is just a second serve. If De La Rosa had been out of the box, that would have been a loss of serve.
There's a rear errant ceiling ball by Longoria. But and there you saw the serve that Kehlani uses, and that is definitely what her mother used and still uses in doubles. It's a very good serve.
I actually like that serve. I just feel like De La Rosa had to get out of the box and be ready a little sooner.
I don't think she expected Longoria to catch it with a forehand.
No.
I think she thought it was going to go to Salas, so.
Two serves, three. Short serve.
Oh.
Longoria.
Had that been good, she caught Michelle going the wrong way.
Yes.
Badly.
Yes. I like to do that. I like to do that in doubles. I think it's an effective serve. Interference there, so replay.
Screen serve there.
So screen, although De La Rosa has to play through
Yes.
and not stop and look at the ref. I've seen this more often with these players. They gotta keep going.
Well, I wonder if our players are relying too much on the call instead of
Playing.
the shot. Yes. It's similar to the previous match where Herrera kept putting her hand up wanting something and wasn't happening.
You know what? Sometimes family and friends and coaches are as passionate as the players on the court.
As they should be.
Yeah. All part of the game.
I don't think we'd want it any other way.
No, absolutely not. That's what makes sports sports.
Very nice shot there by De La Rosa.
4 serving 5. A firecracker shot by Samantha Salas. She just unloads on that forehand any chance she gets. So tough. Such great patience.
Well, and they're making Samantha play more ceiling balls than I think she likes to. It's not a bad strategy. Oh.
Let's go.
Again, you gotta take the shot. You could throw your hand up.
It's there. The whole thing is the shot was there. I appreciate that nobody wants to hit anybody, but these girls are, they're good enough.
So you take a half a shot while your hand's up. I mean,
right. But they're good enough that they can hit that shot.
Yes. Short serve call.
Smart shot. She had Salas caught in the middle of the court behind everybody else. It just into the wall.
Hits her partner again, who is still in the box, so just second serve. Ah, Well, at least the referee is consistent both ways.
Yes. And that's what we talk about. You know, as long as your ref is consistent, it's hard to argue.
Nice pass.
Samantha hit her partner with that one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, they both great coverage. They both went for the
Yes.
corner. They knew what was going to happen.
Safe serve by Longoria.
She's keeping Team USA guessing because she's moving that serve around.
Smart. 3 different serves.
Lucky bounce there for De La Rosa.
Screen serve called on Kalani Bailey. So second serve.
Well played there. Michelle stayed up front. Keelani took the back. They got Samantha out of position with a nicely played.
Now that was a good rally.
Nicely
Everybody
played.
just kept playing. Even though there was a question or two, they just, okay, no call, kept going.
And that's exactly what they have to do.
Yes. All right, half out.
See what Michelle comes up with. Short. And I think Bailey needs to be ready for that pinch.
Yeah.
If you're going to give somebody a nickel out when they're shooting, that's usually where it's going to go.
Yes. 8 serving 6.
Nice serve. Good reaction by De La Rosa. That ball cracked out and she just put the racket in front of it and hit the front wall. Got a timeout. That looks like a racket change.
I guess not. Okay, so not a timeout, just a equipment change.
We've got a court hinder on the door. Hit the crack of the door and took off. These kids are finding more court hinders than I've seen all day.
Yes.
And once again, hitting that ceiling ball to Salas, trying to make her play that.
It's just a smart timeout for Team Mexico as Team USA is slowly inching their way back into this game. We'll take a break as well. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, we're back in after a timeout here in the second game of this pro quarterfinals doubles match. We're at 9 serving 11.
Oh,
it's too
smart
good.
shot. Oh, Crack serve there by De La Rosa.
10-11. Second serve. One set, yes.
Oh, good. Nice get. Not that time.
Dos set, yes.
So she said 10, yeah, 12-10.
It's a much better game than the first game. Mexico pretty much ran away with it.
Tres set, yes.
Sheesh.
Wow.
Where she waited and waited. Great patience.
14, yes.
Let it drop, and here we are for Team Mexico, possible match point.
And there it is.
So Team Mexico moves on to the semifinals. Thank you for joining us live here at the U.S. Open. Today we'll be back streaming again with our singles quarterfinals at 10 a.m. Central Time tomorrow.